Jesus spoke to us so often about the importance of reconciliation. If your brother is going to the altar, if you are going to the altar and then you remember that your brother has something against you, go first, be reconciled with your brother, then come back and present your gift at the altar. It's a very, very demanding part of our Christian faith, but it is absolutely essential that we as religious leaders of this diocese, and by that I mean myself, the priests, the sisters and the catechist who attended this 2-day workshop, if we ourselves don't begin to put into practice the meaning of those 3 words, being reconciled with each other where there are inevitable tensions, trying to find a certain sense of justice in our dealings with each other, only then can we enjoy that inner peace of heart. And that is the goal of the 2 days workshop that we held here in the GPI.
Okay. I know, my Lord, there are few issues discussed during the closing of the pastoral year. Now, can we look at the way forward to those issues?
Well, there was one very concrete issue, because the document that Pope Benedict left us, or brought himself in person to Benin in the month of November 2011, and in that document, which deals with reconciliation, he asked all dioceses to set aside 1 day each year for this word reconciliation. We have now agreed that we will do this early Lent 2013. We were thinking of trying to do it during the pilgrimage to Kunkujang Mariama this coming December, but we said no, it would be better to leave it till the beginning of Lent 2013. So we will have time to plan this particular day, which will take place also in Kunkujang Mariama.
After speaking with the bishop, we also talked to some of the priests who are very much involved in the seminar, in the discussions, and we were eager to know how this message will reach, of course, to our lay faithful. And listen to what some of the priests and religious have to say.
What I have found is very good. The sharing and the meeting of all of us together as a diocese, the bishop leading, I think that's how it should be. We meet to discuss our successes and our failures and our way forward and everything. You know, it's good like that. And the close of the pastoral year, I think it's good. We began it well, and we're ending it well. Now we hope to look forward to the next years to come, and that we will do what we have planned to do with God's blessing. We go forward.
Any way forward?
Yes, we hope that all will go well, and that we will keep looking forward to the future and keep planning ahead and keep doing what we can. We all can only try, but God does the rest.
I think the closure of the end of the pastoral year for the Diocese of Banjul has gone well, and this is something that is of great importance to all of us as religious leaders, collaborators, and lay faithful. I think there is a need for us to be coming together all the time, discuss always the way forward, and especially the issues that actually came up, issues about, reconciliation, forgiveness, and loving one another. These are important issues that needs to be discussed all the time, so that we, as carriers of the Word of God and trying to administer to people, will first live it, then help the other people to live it as well. It is also an important event in that it is bringing us together. For so many times we have been like running our own businesses here and there, and hardly do we find time to reflect. But occasional, events like this that will bring us together, put heads together, and also relax in a bit. I think that's very important. Issues were raised that has to do Like, for instance, in the seminary where I am handling at the moment, issues of forgiveness, which is very important. As you know, I'm also serving in the Gambia Army, is something that is important for me because I must help the people to forgive maybe hurts here and there because human beings, we offend each other. We don't offend trees, we don't offend animals, for instance, but we offend one another. And I think in so doing, it is good that we have the know-how and that spirit of forgiving one another. Issue of interfaith and interreligious dialogues were also raised here, which is very important because coexistence is something that is paramount so far as our human existence is concerned. We must learn to respect one another's religion. We must learn to respect one another's faith, you know, even if it is traditional. And then we continue to, you know, map out the way forward so as to live with those values. I think by and large, it is of great importance and I cherish it and I look forward to the other one by next year.
I find it very, very interesting this year because we came together as sisters, priests, and then catechists of the whole diocese, and it was really interesting to come together, first of all. And then secondly, we discussed two books in this this closing of the pastoral year, and then a full book really in detail, and that is the Africain Monos. And there we see the call of the Pope inviting us to reconciliation, justice, and peace. And for me it was really interesting, and like it has transformed me a lot to come in terms with myself and then to appreciate more the sacrament of reconciliation. So I thank God for this session, and I thank God for all the people who have presented the different parts in the book. It was really interesting, and we've learned a lot, and it shows to the potentials that we have in the diocese. Yeah, the way forward now is really as we are invited to go to the new evangelization Missio Agentas, that when I am doing my proclamation of the word to the people, I need to have at the back of my mind the importance of reconciliation, that people should be reconciled and then get in touch with the word of God, which is really something I learned from this 2 days.
There you have it. We are now going to break for another piece of music. As I